welcome to tonight's recap of the Bachelorette Desiree edition.
Ugh, so, these cats. Yeah.
Wow. Right on cue.
I know. Found themselves in Barcelona, Spain. Uh-oh, hot dog. Chris Harrison says, no cocktail party, kids.
Uh-oh, so get all your chats in during the dates.
Exactly. There's going to be some drama ahead. So Drew gets the first one-on-one date. Let's build a foundation for love.
Well, just as the date is beginning, he's like, before we do anything, I need to make out with you. He didn't say that, but that's basically what happened.
He grabbed her, they made out. She was like, thanks for doing that right away. I liked it. So then they come across this spigot in the town. She said you're supposed to drink from it. You'll come back to Barcelona.
No, it's like you only drink from it if you promise you're gonna come back or something. I'm just thinking, like, they probably picked the wrong one.
What if it's a toilet?
And that's like someone's sewage thing or something.
Well, you'll never leave Barcelona then because you'll be crapping your brains out in the hotel.
Alright, well, Drew shares with Desiree.
Whatever her name is. Whatever your name is.
His dad is a recovering alcoholic, and he's fighting cancer right now, and he's his hero.
That's really nice and everything, but I'm pretty sure Drew has a mangina. I'm pretty sure he might have told her that.
That's mean.
It's got nothing to do with the dad.
Okay.
Nothing.
Okay.
So, you know who he reminds me of? A young Val Kilmer.
Okay.
And Val Kilmer's a little creepy, too.
Well, it's dinner time, and he just can't go on with the date as planned, ever. He's like, yeah, come here for a second, come here.
He drags her away to a freaking dark alley and, like, practically, rapes her.
No.
He makes out with her strongly.
Yeah, it was, like, kind of weird.
Romantic?
And
well, if you're into getting
what if
dragged
she
away,
was really
kidnapped.
hungry? It's like they didn't even eat dinner.
Then, after he gets the rose, he calls out James. Smart move.
Gotta wait until you get the rose.
Exactly. And she says, what an effing A. And I have to say, yeah, I agree. And then she says, top 4? What an idiot. Everybody knows they picked the Bachelor from the top 3.
She didn't say that.
I know. Alright, so then she was pissed, of course. And she's like, oh, take this under consideration.
Yeah. Alright, let's talk about the group date.
Well, it was a soccer date.
Perfect for Juan Pablo. He's a former professional soccer player.
I really like Juan Pablo. I think he's a really good guy. So she comes busting out with her uniform on and 5 other girls, or 6, I don't know.
It's a professional women's
4
team.
other girls, 5 other girls. I don't know anything about soccer, so there could have been 20 other girls. I have no idea. So the guys score the first 2 goals, and they're all like, we can't beat these girls.
Yeah, and then the girls score like 10 goals.
Because of James. The whole thing could have been blamed on James, because he was just sitting there like...
standing there.
In the goal. Why did they make him the goalie? He did nothing. They lost 10-2.
I'm pretty sure the girls would have won anyway.
You think they were getting hustled?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's dinner party time, and she pulls Chris aside. You know, he's the one who writes the poems all the time.
She wrote a poem for him this time.
She wrote the lamest poem ever. She made Dr. Seuss look like Shakespeare. Yeah.
I thought it was interesting, though. You don't usually see them, like, the Bachelor or the Bachelorette, blah, 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 reciprocate this early on anyway.
Right. Well, meanwhile, when this was all going on, Casey is confronting James. He denied it. It's all Mikey's fault.
Yeah, I don't know if Mikey would be agreeing with that if he was still here.
It's just guy talk. So then Casey goes and tells Des. And she says, guys, get out.
There's no rose tonight.
Not you, though, James. You wait here. And he, like, is laying down on the chaise like it's going to be some romantic date. He should have been pulling out a freaking groin hair in preparation.
Gotta work up some tears.
Exactly.
So he's basically like, it's Mikey's fault. I swear on my dad, I didn't say that crap. They're jealous.
I have a headache. It's tough on me, too. And then she's like, all right, we'll sleep on it. And they do. So then the next day, it's Zach's date.
Oh, Zach, we love you.
I freaking love Zach. He's so too good for her. They go to an art school, and what did she say?
No. So first they're just drawing, like, still lives.
They dress a guy. Whatever. They draw a guy dressed up in like a hat and a coat.
They draw each other, and then
wait. When they drew each other, though, Zach made her look like the freaking scary guy from Saw.
It was hilarious.
What the hell? I loved it. It was pretty accurate.
They were drawing this guy, then they were drawing the guy in the nude, and then Zach comes out in a robe, and he's all, draw me like one of your French girls. He didn't really say that, but it would have been too awesome? Perfect.
That she should have just chosen him right there if he had come up with that one. But he came out in whitey tighties.
He did.
How uncomfortable were they? Well, he when the naked guy came out.
His face was hilarious.
Zach was like,
yeah,
not doing this. No wonder why he took all his clothes off. He had to get out of there.
So then at dinner, they ate in this like wine cellar.
He's like, I'm eating in a cave.
He was into it.
They had a little makeout in the tunnel, and she don't care. She love him. Well, she gave him the rose anyway. I don't know. He loves her. I don't know if she loves him.
He's fallen hard.
He is.
All right.
He's great, too, I have to say.
So, back at the hotel, James confronts Drew, and it's all, loud noises!
And he's like, don't raise your voice. She's not gonna hear. She's out with someone else. She said, chatting it up with Chris. All right.
Yeah, well, in lieu of the cocktail party, Desiree does still pull James aside, and she's like, we need to talk.
Yeah, and he is totally giving her the hard sell. Everybody's sure that he's not coming back.
Yeah.
I mean, he was giving her the sell so hard he had boob sweat. It was disgusting. I hate him. All right, so the next day is time for the rose ceremony. They come out in their dark suits, and what's that joker wearing? Some white pants.
Could you stand out? I think they were khaki.
Could you stand out a little bit more? One of these guys is not like the others.
Yeah, well,
no neck.
Chris drops a bomb. He's like, 3 of you are going home tonight. 3?
Why did they do that?
They always do weird crap like that when there's like 20 people left and like, all right, 2 are going. And then it's like 8 left and 3 are going.
Yeah.
What?
So, like, Juan Pablo is going.
I feel so bad for him.
Sarah, Juan Pablo.
He was really upset, and he seems like a really nice person.
I hope you can find a mom for Camilla.
I love that name.
It is really nice. And then Casey, they spent 0 time on him. Bye! And then James.
Ugh.
I'm so happy for him, actually, because now he can go date Mikey.
They can have their intimate settings on the boat with older women with money.
There won't be any older women. It's just going to be Mikey.
All right.
Next week, it's Portugal. And then some crazy S.
I don't even know what that was. But stay tuned.
Nothing that I was expecting. But you gotta love the snippet. At the end, they were prancing around like a bunch of soccer guys. Till next time, much love.